someone like Zlata get into these positions without any evidence of injury to her body is amazing.
Some people will do anything for their 15 minutes of fame. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 stupidest Guinness World Records. For this list, we're focusing on the weirdest, lamest, and randomest Guinness World Records out there. The Guinness Book of World Records has been published annually since 1955, and each year it lists new achievements made by humans or by nature. Number 10. Most toilet seats broken by the head in 1 minute. Yep, you heard that right. An American martial arts enthusiast named Kevin Shelley can take pride in the fact that he's broken more toilet seats with his head than anyone in the world ever.
Go!
As is the case with many of the entries on this list, we gotta wonder what the point of honing such a skill is. But this feat is nonetheless impressive, as he broke 46 seats in just 1 minute to set the record in 2007. That's almost 1 seat per second.
He's too fast!
Amazingly, Shelley attempted to break his own record the following year. He almost made it too, but had only broken 44 toilet seats by the time the buzzer sounded.
Next time, learn how to work the safety with your punk ass. I'll be back.
Number 9. Most snails on the face for 10 seconds. In 2009, for his 11th birthday, Finn Kelleher attempted to give himself a special gift, a Guinness World Record. With help from his friends and family, this young boy from Utah threw the most disgusting party ever, placing 43 snails on his face and keeping them there for 10 seconds. Fortunately, it was enough to beat the previous record of 37 snails, so his parents sent their videos and witness accounts off to the Guinness judges. What inspired Finn to break this slimy record, you may ask? He'd received the Guinness Book of World Records for his 10th birthday and wanted to see his own name in there. Number 8. Loudest burp. Sound records are very popular with Guinness. For example, they've got records for loudest scream and loudest purr from a domestic cat. But for our money, Paul Hunn of the United Kingdom can claim the most useless sound-related accomplishment. He can produce burps measuring 109.9 decibels, a record he set in 2009. And he's not the only one. There's also a women's category. Italian Elisa Cagnoni holds that record at 107 decibels. To give you a bit of context, those burps are about as loud as a rock concert, and slightly less loud than a jackhammer. In other words, their burps will deafen you. Number 7. Typing all numbers from 1 to 1 million in words, not numbers.
Get a lot written today?
Yes.
Les Stewart had to wait a very long time before he got himself into the Book of Records. 16 years, actually. So what took him so long? He decided to type out all the numbers between 1 and 1 million on a typewriter in words, not digits. It took him 16 years and 7 months, from 1982 to 1998, to go from 123 to 999,998, 999,999, 1 million. In total, he used 7 typewriters, 1,000 ink ribbons, and 19,890 pieces of paper to accomplish his goal.
How do you like it?
Number 6. Most watermelons chopped on the stomach in 1 minute. If you thought breaking toilets with your face was weird, wait till you see these watermelon ninjas. One of the more specific Guinness World Records, this one has a couple of rules. The watermelons must be placed on someone else's stomach, and the one doing the chopping must use a machete.
Go!
As dangerous as that sounds, this category is actually quite popular, as several people have attempted it throughout the years. However, the record is held by Americans Bipin Larkin and Ashrita Furman, who cut 48 watermelons in 2012. They even upped the ante in 2016 by performing the same challenge, but on a bed of nails. They only got to 24 watermelons that time.
Ah, Sid! Now we gotta find more food.
Number 5. Longest distance pulled by a horse, full body burn. If you're tempted to try and break this unusually strange record, we gotta warn you, the horse isn't on fire, you are. To qualify, you must lie on your stomach and hold onto a rope tied to a horse. You're then set aflame, and the horse trots along as far as possible while dragging you behind him. If you think you'll be lucky and the flames will extinguish themselves, think again. You're followed by someone who'll keep dousing you with lamp oil. The man to beat for this record is Austrian Josef Tödtling, who managed to travel over 1,640 feet in that state in 2015. He immediately followed that by setting another record when he was hauled by an ATV for 1,909 feet, while on fire.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire.
Number 4. Farthest milk squirting distance.
Dad!
You may be asking, how does a human squirt milk? And that's a fair question. Turns out we have the bizarre ability to squirt milk from our eyes. Frankly, this record is so strange you'd be better off just seeing it for yourself. And now you probably have even more questions.
Goodness me, why so many questions?
Like, how does Ilker Yilmaz squirt milk from his eye? Was there a previous milk squirting record? And why milk? To be honest, we're really in the dark about this one, which probably explains why this record hasn't been beaten since 2004, when Mr. Yilmaz squirted milk up to a distance of almost 9 feet 2 inches. Number 3. Most rotations hanging from a power drill in 1 minute. This is a record that really turns some heads. Womp womp. Okay, but seriously folks, you gotta wonder where the Hui Jian got the idea to try this in the first place. Like, was he putting up a light fixture when his ladder fell and he started to spin uncontrollably? Is he just nutty? Who knows? However he came up with the idea, 148 rotations in 1 minute is surely an amazing accomplishment. That's 2 spins per second. So we recognize the physical exertion, but we're still trying to figure out the purpose.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Number 2. Strangest diet.
Apparently he started this because he accidentally broke a glass in his mouth when he was a kid, 9 years of age, and it just took off from there.
Frenchman Michel Lotito is a Guinness World Records legend known as Monsieur Mange Tout, which is French for Mr. Eat All. Lotito had an exceptional digestive system, which allowed him to eat objects that are typically deemed indigestible, specifically metal and glass.
Wait a minute, what do you think you're doing?
Starting when he was a child, Monsieur Mange Tout started consuming bicycles, televisions, grocery carts, and more, which he'd cut into small pieces and eat, sometimes over long periods of time. However, his most remarkable achievement was consuming an airplane. Over 2 years, Monsieur Mange Tout devoured an entire Cessna. The best part? He said that bananas and hard-boiled eggs turned his stomach.
When I eat a banana and I have metal in my stomach, it causes heartburn.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
People were looking at us on the tube, they were like, but we were like, yeah, we're Smurfs.
Oh boy. Ooh, festive component. Center of attention as always, there's Mia.
Number 1. Most Guinness World Records titles.
Ashrita world beater. Ashrita world beater.
Ashrita Furman looks like an unassuming dude. You could pass him on the street and you wouldn't even know that you were in the presence of greatness. But he has to place first on a list like this, as he holds the most Guinness records of anyone in the world. In fact, Mr. Versatility has set over 550 records throughout his Guinness career. And as you've probably guessed, a lot of them are completely stupid. Doing 27,000 jumping jacks, running a marathon while balancing a baseball bat on your head, jumping rope on a pogo stick, all stupid yet hilarious. But our personal fave? Catching 76 eggs without breaking one. Do you agree with our list? What world record do you think is the stupidest? For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Ugh.